Hey, 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 welcome back to the Christian Girl Vibe Live, the podcast Hide My Identity, where we talk about people's real life story. I mean, like people's real life stories. And I mean, in this case, Christian women, some of them, their real life stories that sometimes leave me thinking, like, how do people even reason? And I saw the comments on the last ones I made, and some aligned with me while some had different opinion. And I am not here to like judge anyone or to make anyone feel like bad for having different opinion. But at the end of the day, girl, you are not me and I'm not you and I'm not the one in that situation because I cannot be the one in that situation. And everyone has a way with which they react to different things. And today we have yet another story that will that'll still make you think like how do women think? And do not forget to also let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I appreciate them. Do not forget to share this video. I'm still waiting for you. Please click on the share these videos out and help a sister out in need. So let's dive into today's story. I am married with children, and according to my husband's tradition, I must take permission from him to send money to my parents, even if it's 1 naira. I can't give them unless he agrees, and he is the type that monitors me all the time. I am employed, I earn well, but because I must account for every kobo I spend to my husband. I have a lot to say on this, but let me just hook my leave it. Many times he has stopped me from sending money to my parents who are suffering in the village. He only permits me to give them money during Christmas and Easter, and he will say how much I will give them, and I can't exceed it. I have cried and begged him, but he said they should understand that I'm now married and have my own family. Seeing my parents struggle to feed in this bad economy when I can afford to send them at least 50k every month for feeding is killing me slowly. Your money, you worked for it. Not that he gave you the money. Like you go to work every morning. At the end of the month, you make money. You account to your husband your money. Okay, our money, but they suffered so much for me. My father sold land to train me in the university. My mother sold fruits and vegetables to make sure I had all the good things a young girl could have. And now that I have a good job and can afford to easily give them 50k a month to help them feed better, my husband refused. What is the use of all the money I earn if my parents can't enjoy it? My husband is comfortable, provides for the family well, but I also pay some bills at home and I have a lot of savings so I can afford to give my family more. Okay, the good thing here is that she said her husband is comfortable and he provides for the family well. So what can I do about this? This is quite strong. But honestly, let me know your thoughts. Like, what do you think she should do in a scenario and a situation like this where she makes a lot of money for her to comfortable, like she said, comfortably give her parents 50k a month and she has a lot of savings and the husband is not letting her do so. I don't know why the husband will not let his wife send money to her parents, the parents who gave her out. So I think that there are sides to this story. You know what I'm saying, right? I feel there are sides to this story. Maybe the parents did something to the husband where he was coming to get married to her and he's still angry about that. Who knows? There's the possibility that something like that, could have happened. And there's this other side to it that maybe he is also stingy to his own parents, or maybe he doesn't even have parents and he doesn't see the usefulness of one's parents. Because come on, let's just be very real here. What essence, like she made mention, like what use is it that she makes all the money and she cannot give her parents? Her father sold land to train her in school, her mother sold vegetables to make sure she got everything she needed, and now that she is doing pretty well, because she wouldn't have been where she is now if the parents did not contribute to her life, and now that she's doing pretty well, why can't she give back to her family? So I think the issue will now be for her to really look for someone that the husband listens to and to ask the person to talk to her husband, because in this case I don't think she can talk to her parents about it and ask her parents to talk to her husband. No, it doesn't make sense for her to tell her parents to not come and tell her husband no. She should look for someone who the husband listens to, in my own opinion, someone the husband listens to, and let him really talk sense into him to understand that these are your in-laws, and even if you marry their daughter, you still have a responsibility. Even you as their son has a responsibility of like being there for your in-laws, at least monthly send them money. And here she's complaining that her parents are suffering. The truth is, I don't know where it was written in the Bible that you cannot give your parents money without your husband's knowledge. In scenarios like this, Forgive me, my opinion. I know you're supposed to be accountable, tell your husband where your money goes and the rest of that. But nee, ah, my parents are not suffer for me like this, like deny themselves their things, their enjoyment, just make sure that I have a good degree and I had a good life. And now that I'm married, you don't want me to send money to my parents, and it must be the amount you tell me. And when you want me to send them the money that I would send them, it's not as though the parents now are living comfortable. If they were living comfortable, that's not an issue. Right? You see that okay, you're just trying to give them money. But this one is that according to the story, that the parents are struggling. And now your parents are struggling. And the man you married said you cannot give them money. And because it is in your husband's tradition that you cannot give them money, you say you're not doing. I think the Bible recorded that wisdom is profitable to direct. So in my case, I am going to give my parents money. I'm first of all trying to. Personally, what I would do, and God would never allow me to be in such kind of relationship. So what I would do first of all would be to try to talk to him, to make him see reasons why I need to send money home, because these are my parents. This is what they did for me, and they are currently struggling. And if he feels as though he's not understanding it, I'll try to involve them. The person he listens to, if there's someone he listens to, which is why it's super important. Don't take this for granted. Make sure that your man has someone he listens to. If you marry someone who does not have anybody they listen to, you are in trouble. Like you are going to be in trouble, and you're going to cry and you start bringing your issues to hide my identity. So I feel you should talk to your husband. Secondly, if he's not listening, pray for him as well. Thirdly, talk to someone that he listens to. If he doesn't have anyone he listens to, then you might want to report him to your pastor. And if he's not listening to them, you may want to. For me, you may want to tell. I may tell my parents about it. And if he's not listening, it's at this point that I will do what is in my mind. I am definitely going to send money home to my parents. He is not my parent. He's my husband. Before I met him, my parents trained me. They gave me their life, literally. Because the money they sold the land and trained me in school, they would have used it to enjoy themselves. And he may not have even met the woman today who has a certificate to even look for a job that now pay her. So I don't know, like what I don't know why someone would still be asking such kind of question, you know. But since she has asked the question, this is my own personal thought and opinion. There's a scripture that I was trying to remember, but it has skipped my mind. But I don't think marriage is supposed to make you better, not bitter. Someone being in your life is supposed to like help you get better while you make them also get better, not the other way around. And marriage is not a call for you to come and die there and be crying every day. Marriage is a call. It's an institution, and it's called for purpose. So if you marry someone like this whose life is like this, I personally would advise you to really do what's in your mind. But for me, I'm definitely going to send that money home. I am definitely going to send that money home. So these are my own personal thoughts that I have here. I don't know for you if you have any what are your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'm going to see you in my next video. And do not forget to watch all of our other videos that are up on the platform. The podcast we've been having all this while with amazing guests, the Christian ladies who come up here to share their experiences, and also find and also bring insight to the topics, and bring answers to some of your questions. Do not forget to like, subscribe, like I always say, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.